Oh, okay. I was wanted to do this 2.5 hours ago, but I had to go to church right after it happened. But I had my first lucid dream today. I took a nap at 4 o'clock. Fell asleep probably about after about 5 or 6 minutes. Probably would have been faster, except my phone went off, so I had to turn that off. But I had my first lucid dream, and it was an amazing experience. Um, for those of you that don't know, lucid dreaming is basically when you realize in your dream that you are dreaming, and proceed to take control of your dream, allowing you to pretty much do whatever you want. But it's not just that, it basically becomes a reality. Because your mind is completely aware of what's going on while it's happening, it seems like it's real life rather than just a dream that you remember in the morning. So it's not just a memory, you actually experience it. So basically what happened is I laid down to take my nap at about 4:04, and my phone went off at 4 minutes later, 5 minutes later. I turned it off and then fell asleep in about 2 minutes. But a few days ago, I was reading an article about lucid dreaming that gave some methods to try and train your body, and I guess probably train your mind into allowing yourself to lucid dream. One of those things was reality checks. So basically, while you're in your dream, you realize something is happening that could not possibly happen in real life, leading you to realize this can't be real, I must be dreaming. Another thing is to repeat to yourself before you fall asleep, this must be a dream, this must be a dream. So, today, while I was falling asleep, I did that. As I was falling asleep, I repeated it in my head, this must be a dream, this must be a dream, this must be a dream. I fell asleep, and or just about how I always do, I pretty much felt myself falling asleep because I am going into REM right away. So I felt my body getting kind of numb, and I could feel myself losing awareness of reality. So I fell asleep, and I ended up going into a dream. I was in my room here in San Antonio. If you can't tell, the background looks a little different. That's because I am not in Austin at my dorm. I am back in San Antonio at my house. This is my room. Very Spurs themed, black, gray, silver, white. And then this awesome, huge Spurs logo painted on the wall. My mom did that. Where was I? Okay, so in my dream, I was in my room here in San Antonio, and I'm not really sure what was going on. I can't remember that part. But my mom was in the room, and for some reason, my mom was kind of like mutant or something. If you've seen I Am Legend or any other zombie movie, it was pretty much like that. She was kind of like a mild form of a zombie in one of those movies, and she started trying to attack me. I'm not sure why she was doing that. It's kind of strange, but that kind of led into me realizing a dream, but that wasn't where I realized it was a dream. So I started running away, and I ran into my bathroom, which is over there, and I turned and looked in the mirror, and I couldn't see myself, like a vampire. I couldn't see myself in the mirror, and that's when I started to realize it was a dream. I thought, wait a second, if I can't see myself, can I see my mom? And I had seen my mom before, which doesn't make sense. This is a dream, so I don't know why I would think that. But I looked at my mom, and sure enough, she disappeared before my eyes. And that's when I realized this must be a dream. But from lack of experience, when she disappeared and she still came attacking, she still came to attack me, I was getting pretty freaked out. So I closed my eyes to try and get everything to go away because it was pretty freaky, starting to turn into a nightmare. And as I had my eyes closed in my dream, the dream started to go away. I could actually feel myself getting out of sleep. I started to feel my body again, but I stopped myself midway through this, and I realized, wow, I know this is a dream now. I can turn this into a lucid dream. So I opened my eyes, and it was still kind of the dream world, and I thought, this must be a dream. And I kid you not, at that moment, the whole thing turned into like reality, just like a lucid dream should be. I don't know if this is how it happens for other people, but at that moment I became completely aware of what was going on. And if you haven't had a lucid dream before, it is one of the most amazing experiences you could ever have. You gain a new sense of awareness. Everything looks real, like you're actually like walking around in real life. I could see details in things. I started noticing things in my room that weren't right. Like, I knew it was my room, but things were misplaced, things were missing. It was basically just dreamland, but I was aware of it. I looked at my arms, and for some reason my arms were robotic. I don't know. But I noticed on my right arm, like I said, it was robotic, and there was some sort of white box at the end of it. And I started to try and reach over and grab it with my left hand, but I wasn't able to. I don't know why. I think it may have been that I had started to wake up when I closed my eyes, so my body wasn't so much paralyzed anymore. So I was actually moving it in real life. I wish I had videotaped myself sleep. Sometimes I do videotape myself sleep. I'm pretty sure in the video I would have seen myself moving my arms. But fact is, I wasn't able to move my arms. But I mean, one of the things when I realized it, you really do have to calm yourself down. Like, this was the first time I've ever had a lucid dream, so it was kind of like an excitement when it first happened. But I did what I had read you're supposed to do, to just keep cool. But when I tried moving my arm over, it was like I actually was moving my arm, so I'm pretty sure I was actually doing that. But it felt kind of numb, like my arm had been asleep or something. So I don't know what that was all about. So hopefully I'll have another lucid dream and be able to experiment a little more with it. But I was excited, to say the least. I just wanted to blog about that. I've been meaning to add a lucid dreams counter at the end of each of my posts, since I've had my first one. So just thought I'd let you guys know, and I'll be, if you want to check out the rest of my blog on polyphasic sleeping, I have my vlogs right here. Here's one of them. This is the first one. You can watch those in the series. So just click right there, and if you want to see my blog, you can click in the info section next to the subscribe button, and that's where my blog is, so you guys can check out everything I talk about there. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys later.